Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Call Talk, the podcast where we explore the challenges faced by South Korean farmers. I'm your host, Ben, and today we're diving into a story of rural resistance. This episode is all about how local residents are pushing back against the expansion of cattle farms in their communities. Today's story comes from two villages, rural communities of Bukgu Dongsan and Mangeri in Jeokseongmyeon, against the construction of new cattle farms. These residents voice serious concerns that this farm will affect their quality of life, health, and even their future. Let me start with the village of Dongsan in Bukgu. There are around 50 families in the Dongsan village of Bukgu, and recently the residents have been opposing a new cattle farm with about 70 cows. Even though the farmer had followed all the legal procedures and received his approval, he faced a wall of resistance when the construction started. Residents have been so determined to stop the project that they have even blocked the construction vehicles. Their concerns are clear: the possibility of smell, noise, and environmental contamination due to having cattle farm next door. But it goes much deeper than just minor issues.
If it were good for the village, nobody would protest it. But smells are going to emanate from their farm, and it's uncomfortable. That's why 99% of the people from the village are against it.
The opposition, as you might have heard, centers on how the farm will disturb their quiet lives. Though the farm is legally located about 290 meters from the nearest residences, well beyond the minimum requirement of 100 meters, villagers are concerned about the smell on windy days. This is a problem that goes beyond the residents' nuisance though, as it disrupts their whole way of peacefulness and quality of life in rural living. Now I'll introduce another case in Mangeri, Jeokseongmyeon, where the situation is even more complicated. Mangeri is a clean zone area, with fresh air and a quiet environment where there are 70 families residing. Many moved in here just for that reason and also for a nearby nursing home that began taking care of its elderly residents in 2010. Being just a very short distance away from the planned cattle farm, this facility is the one most concerned about health and comfort for its residents. For that reason, one representative has shared their fears.
At first, we did not know what kind of facility was being built, but when we found out it was a cattle farm, we knew the smell would hit us the hardest. Our elderly residents came here to enjoy the fresh air, and now they might start leaving one by one.
To them, a cattle farm is much more than a nuisance. It's a threat to their health and well-being. As the leader of the opposition group, Kim Jong-sung put this in the following light.
If the cattle farm is constructed, our elderly residents and villagers will suffer from the smell. This is not only a matter of comfort, but one of survival. A right to live in a clean environment. We'll fight this by all means.
The resistance has been fierce in Mangeri. Protesters have filed petitions, hung banners, and taken to outdoor rallies with slogans such as "No to cattle farms near our village" and "Don't public officials have parents? The nursing home is right here." It goes to show that emotions are running high, especially when a vulnerable population is at risk. Despite the opposition, there's a legal complexity here too. The county government of Jeokseongmyeon explained that due to the new regulations, it is hard to build cattle farms in these kinds of areas now. But the permits for this project were given out in March 2019, before the law changed. They've assured the residents of continuous monitoring of environmental issues like odor and wastewater so that the community is not harmed. But for locals, promises of monitoring aren't enough. They feel like their concerns aren't being taken seriously and fear that once the farm is built, their lives will be permanently affected. What's next then? These instances are an exact illustration of how agricultural development clashes with the thoughts of the countryside. The villagers in both Dongsan and Mangeri are fighting an uphill battle. And in the next episode, we'll flip the page to the farmer's perspective. We'll hear from farmers who have had every procedure of law followed yet are being blocked through community opposition. They too have livelihoods on the line. Frustrations growing. Today, we listen to the voices of residents fighting for their right to a peaceful, clean, and healthy environment. Their fears are real, their resistance is strong. If you have thoughts or experiences on today's topic, please leave us a comment below. Your insights can help us solve the problem together. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more on Cod Talk. I'm your host,